When it comes to slaying the demonic demons of hell, it seems that Bethesda may have a few demons of their own to work through, as the game got hit with a delay. Doom Eternal, that is. However, it's not all doom and gloom, and it's time to turn that frown upside down, as we got some good news to come along with this. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Make sure to leave them down below, and enjoy. Doom Eternal is a game that I know many of you guys out there are all really looking forward to. Hot on the tail, as some would say in that. Unfortunately, Bethesda has said to hell with you 2019 and has delayed the game to 2020, March 20, which is a bit of a bummer. And to further, let's pile on top of that, the Switch version has now been delayed indefinitely but beyond that, so we don't know how long until that's coming out.
That's a shame.
There is some good news to come out of this though. They've announced a new mode called an invasion mode, as well as Doom 64, that game that was just coming to Switch beforehand and it was going to be ported across, is now coming to all consoles and is included as a pre-order bonus for the game. So, I don't mind this kind of delay, they're getting pushed out further than the other versions. I think that's just what it is. It's part of the Switch version, and we're going to see it a lot more in the future. It's just always going to happen.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I'm fine with delays. If it means the game is going to be better, if they're going to, which obviously, they will be spending more time on it, I would rather them take that delay, work on it so it's perfect, and not just rush something out and be like, oh, here's a not finished game.
I'm with you. But yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's going to keep happening with the Switch versions of these games, because the fact is that the Switch version of most games out there is always going to be the last version that's developed. Yes. Unless they develop it just for the Switch and then ported it to other consoles later on and they decide to do that. Most likely, and like in the case of Doom Eternal and any of these big games, they're going to be developed and then they're going to be scaled down to work on the Switch. And that's just what's going to happen. So that takes longer process, and sometimes it's not worth the company if they're doing that to say, hey, let's delay every other console version so that we can wait for the Switch version to be done.
Yeah, I do understand where you're coming from. I mean, it would be nice to see release dates, all at the same time, so it all comes to the same systems at the same time. That would be nice, but I can understand that it does take longer to work on the Switch version. Invasion
mode now. So we haven't really talked about this. This new invasion mode is basically a mode where kind of like, I guess everyone's comparing it to Dark Souls, and that's probably the best comparison here, where you could have another player invade your match, but in Dark Souls version, it was actually another player being a knight or whatever they were. In this, the other player inhabits a demon, so they become one of the demons and they're trying to kill you, so all of a sudden they become this really unpredictable demon just wandering around and using its abilities. What do you think about
Honestly, I think that would be super fun. I haven't played Dark Souls, I haven't played Doom, so I don't really have a whole lot of knowledge on this, but I just think it would be fun just being able to jump into someone else's game and be like, hee, I'm going to cause mischief for you.
I didn't like it in Dark Souls because when other players would jump into my match, I almost got angtion about it. I'd be like, oh, here we go.
No, you would do. If you were the person that they've jumped into your game, yeah, exactly. You'd be like, no, the game's already hard enough. I don't need you as well annoying me. Go away.
And if I die, I've got to go all the way back and slay through these monsters. So in that it wasn't very good. But I think in Doom, in the case that if someone was just an ultimately good monster somehow and they managed to kill you or whatever, I don't think you'd get set back that far with progress, so I don't think it would matter that much. But I think it's something cool, and it might be fun to bounce around as one of these demons. And I wonder if it's all the different demons you can play as, or just one of them, or what the deal is. I don't know. I'm excited to find out.
Maybe you can get the PS4 version. I'll get the Switch version, then I'll just sneak into your game when you least expect it.
Maybe.
Now, you did also mention Doom 64 and how that's. So it's only a pre-order bonus.
I think it's a goodwill thing. They're just saying, I think this is their way of apologising. Of just saying, sorry, it had to get a delay, but we're going to include this for free now if you pre-order it. So, but I think it's a good apology, actually, in my opinion. I think it's a good way for them to say, sorry, we're going to put this in there for free instead.
Yeah, so they've kind of said sorry for delaying it. That's why the Switch one should have a sorry.
Double sorry.
Exactly.
Good point. For today's end screen, I want to share with you guys a little humbling story, since we're talking about all this doom and gloom at the moment. Now, tomorrow is my birthday, so yay, happy me birthday thing. But Nat had bought me a present online. She'd been waiting forever for it to get here, and this morning she went out and checked the mailbox. When she came back in, she was in tears. But the funny thing is that she wasn't in tears because the present didn't come. She was crying because she was so happy that it did come. She's a good egg, everyone. I tell you what. Such a lovely lass. Anyway, I thought that was a lovely little humbling story, and I can't wait to see what she's got me tomorrow morning now, just because I know how much it must mean to her. And thank you, and goodbye.